Kings. Of course, we'd love to have as much fun as possible. We had fun during that celebrity halftime game. But it is time for championship basketball here at the Blue Cross Arena. Tariq Spence, Ed Barron with you. It is Sammy Monroe and Chris Westby tipping it up, and it will be Battle Creek ball. Quickly down low, that ball is blocked and taken away by Rochester, picked up by Crouch. Across midcourt, gives it up to Johnson. Back over to Sammy Monroe, quickly down low.
We're also being piped in the Moonraker Restaurant in Battle Creek, Michigan. Say hello to all their fans. Coach Dennis wanted me to say, hey, thank you for your support all year.
They get to see their team take on the best in the PBL and the Rochester Razor Sharks, defending
this game,
PBL champions.
All over the floor.
Langhorn on inbounds. He does so. Knocked away by Sammy Monroe. Get ready for a shadow. Sammy Monroe breaks the glass. Sammy Monroe breaks the glass. That's gonna hurt.
Well, welcome to the PBL. This happened last year with James Mook Reeves. Sammy Monroe, he goes in for a dunk. Turned around, he slammed it from behind.
Slam it, Sammy Monroe lives up to his name and breaks the glass here at the Blue Cross Arena. You always hope you'd see it live, and you just did.
You see Sammy goes up, he goes behind, and comes down. And there goes the backboard.
I tell you, it may take a long time to clean it up, but it is well worth watching. Look at Sammy Monroe, all alone off the steal. Reverse, shatter.
They're trying to clear the glass off the ground. One of the players is he got hit with flying glass, so the medical attention is being given to him.
I think that's Langhorn. It is. Kenny Langhorn. Here's another reverse of it. Sammy Monroe with the steal. Yeah.
It was just It was you knew he was going to go in hard. He goes hard, comes behind, and there goes the backboard. And you see Langhorn is the one that was trailing Sammy Monroe.
All right. Well, that is the situation here at the Blue Cross Arena. Razor Sharks leading by 5, 11-6. When slamming Sammy Monroe breaks the backboard. We will send it back to the studio for ESPN News. This will take some time to clean up. We'll be back as soon as everything is cleared up here at the Blue Cross Arena. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
Good Battle Creek.
Baseline, Monroe, jumper is good. Sammy Monroe, silky smooth on the baseline.
You described that perfectly. He had a nice little move to the basket, got the space he needed, went up strong for 2.
Bowie makes his move on free. I'll try to back.
You got to really step up on the defensive end.
Sammy Monroe, Steve Haley, Keith Frio, Lincoln Smith, and Xavier Morton out on the court for Rochester. Frio with it, deep in the corner now. Sammy Monroe, baseline, for 2! Handed slam!
He's testing the strength of the backboard. He goes baseline, 2-hand slam.
You talk about, I thought for a second Sammy would be like, you know what, I'm not going to dunk anymore today. I broke one backboard.
Yeah.
Who's the first to dunk?
After
the shattered backboard? Sammy Monroe.
And Rochester back with their matchup zone on the defensive end, really working good against Battle Creek.
Sammy Monroe down low to Lincoln Smith off glass. That's no good. He gets his own rebound. His putback is good. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Rochester with a 16-point lead. Floater there by Sammy Monroe. When he takes a shot, it's almost as if time stops. I said that before. It really, a few seconds just came off the clock while he was in the air. Johnson's three-pointer, no good. Out to Sammy Monroe, who blocks and puts it down for 2. Light jam there.
Smart move by Sammy. Sammy stopped to create the room between him and the defender to get the pass, to go in and to get the road and party with another PBL championship.
Nice pass down low, Reeves to Monroe. Too easy. And you can see Battle Creek's getting a little tired here.
Yeah, and what Rochester's do is they're spreading it out on the offense. They've opened it up wide, which left Sammy Monroe wide open going to the hoop.
5:26 left to go here in the third quarter. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Marlon Johnson. He'll press it up, foul out to defend him, as is Smith. Cross court, Sammy Monroe for three. That's good. Sammy Monroe. And that's a timeout. Battle Creek needs it. 5:11 left to go here in the third quarter. Rochester has bust the clock. 102-68 over the Knights. To go here in this game, Rochester Razor Sharks up 102-69 over Battle Creek in this championship game, PBL. Reeves to Monroe, down low to Johnson, back out to Monroe. Thought about baseline, cut off there by Johnson. Rasheed Johnson and Sammy Monroe going at it. Sammy Monroe for three. And that is how you know it's the Rochester Razor Sharks night.
Oh, man, when it's going, it's going. Sammy, under pressure, had nowhere to go. Throws up a three, and it goes in.
It is your night when these things start dropping for you. Rasheed Johnson gives it up. Langhorne. That's no good. Rebounded by Friel. Gives it up to Haley, who just checked in the game for Jerice Crouch. Haley to Monroe. I mean,
the Duran Duran music here blares at the Blue Cross Arena. It is 80s night, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot of that music. As now the steal, nice steal in the outlet pass to Crouch. Crouch laying it up and in. Sammy Monroe with the steal and the outlet pass, and the Razor Sharks are on the board.
Sammy timed that perfectly, came over to the sideline, got that steal, threw it up quickly before he had to actually turn completely around to get that shot up, but he did get up in time and scored.
Now the pass down low to Monroe, throws it down. Sammy Monroe getting loose on the baseline.
Great job, great look from Vidal Messiah, seeing Sammy Monroe take the baseline, gave him a great pass, two-handed dunk.
Jefferson between the rings. Maryland leading, and Rollerson reaching into the path and gets the steal. Now the outlet going the other way. Messiah, the reverse layup, the putback jam by Monroe, and Monroe hanging on the rim. It's showtime here in Rochester.
Wow, Vidal went up and under, tried to reverse layup, missed the layup. Sammy Monroe was already in the air, grabbed the rebound, went straight up and dunked it home.
There's Crouch over the timeline, dishing it off to Monroe. Monroe back to Crouch, and Rochester slowing it up. Rollerson dishing it off, near corner to Stewart. Working around the perimeter, 10 on the shot clock. Monroe for three. Oh, Sammy Monroe gives the Razor Sharks their first bucket of the second half, and they're down by 5, 56-51. And at the floor, dishing off to Weaver, who's been silent here in the second half. Weaver floating through the lane. That shot is no good. And the rebound coming out with it is Sammy Monroe. Monroe floating through the lane, changing hands midair. Sammy Monroe with the left hand puts it in, and the Razor Sharks up by 9, 67-58.
Impressive. Sammy Monroe splitting the defenders.
He's going to have to create something. Krill head faking Monroe. Now the teardrop goes off the glass, does not fall. Ugly looking shot. Now the outlet to Monroe off the rebound. Monroe taking it in. Reverse jam by Sammy Monroe. And the crowd on their feet after that. Wow. Wonderful jam by Sammy.
That'll wake everybody up. What a great shot from Sammy Monroe. Dunking it backwards.
Yeah, Stout the other end, and he draws contact from Barclay, so Jermel Stout will be at the line to shoot two.
This Maryland team now is 1 for 13 from the field, and the tired feet to make that happen.
And Sammy Monroe creating in the sky and then hanging on the rim. Williams now bounce pass. Right side to Ward, off the glass, wild shot, and Stewart coming up with that loose ball.
Great defense, great man-to-man defense from the Razor Sharks.
Crouch up the near sideline, and the Razor Sharks with the basketball to our left. Monroe, top of the key for three. Yes! Oh. Sammy Monroe, the third tray of the afternoon, and the Razor Sharks up 15-7.
Sammy for three, what a pretty shot off the pass, straight up for three.
Harper, guarded by Crouch, the Razor Sharks remaining in their man-to-man. Reeves coming on out, and a carry. And this defense for the Razor Sharks, and now the quick in here they're asking for. Messiah getting it into Crouch. Crouch and Messiah. Here's Messiah driving down the lane with the right-hand runner. It's no good. Reeves with the rebound. He's going to kick it back. Crouch, Monroe for three. Yes, Sammy Monroe. 2 trips, 2 trays for Sammy. And the Razor Sharks lead 18-7. Timeout called by head coach Kevin Whitted of the Wilmington Sea Dogs. We'll keep it right here.
Boy, he's got a quick timeout.